I'm going to show you guys some of the easiest ways to make coins on a low budget in FIFA 23, but before we jump into that, I need to show you the easiest way for you to get some coins. If you guys are looking for the cheapest and most reliable coins on the market, make sure to head over to utnice.com and use code CHIEF for 5% off at checkout. Now let's get right into this video. Alright boys, so diving into this video, trading on a low budget is one of the easiest things to do in FIFA this year. Today we're going to be looking at bronze trading, silver trading, gold common trading, because they really do make it easy with the content that they are releasing. So trading on a low budget a lot of times is going to be based around trading on the SBCs that EA release, because a lot of times they'll release some of these daily SBCs that you complete and you get a pack. And what happens is these SBCs, whatever's required for these, will go up in price a ton. And a lot of times it's bronze cards that become useful, it's silver cards that become useful, and we can trade with these because a lot of people don't know that these cards have value. And due to these SBCs that come out, they now have a lot more value. So for example, for this SBC, what'll typically go up in price for something like this is center backs, left mids, left wings, right mids, right wings. Those kind of unique or just in general kind of very much needed positions in SBCs have been going up significantly, and especially the silver market. Silvers have been incredible to trade with this year. So something simple you could do for that SBC is you could just go silver, and let's say you go look at like right mids here, and then you go look at major nations. So if we were to go look at like silver English right mids here, England is a nation that a lot of people use for these SBCs, and you can see these silver English right mids are currently going for about like 500, 550 coins. And what makes it so easy to trade with these cards is that a lot of people don't know that these have value, so they get listed for really, really cheap a lot. And you can see it's the same with the bronzes here. The bronzes are currently going for like 400, 450 coins. So what we can do is we can sit here and we can mass bid and snipe on these cards, and they become really easy to win because it's not like it's one specific filter here. So I'm showing you English right mids, but if we were to go, for example, look at another position in another nation, if I were to go look at left wingers from Spain, and let's even make it silver here, and we were to look at the price of these, you can see these have value too, because what happens is just all those major nations, all those positions that are required are going up in price because so many people are using them right now. So essentially, you're just going to kind of craft your own filters off of whatever content comes out. So a good example of this that I'd like to show you on Footman here, an SBC that actually expired now, I believe. Let me bring it up here. Essentially, I was trading with silver Italian players. I did a video on this, and it was unbelievable for it. Actually, I think it was the marquee matchups, actually. So it hasn't expired, so we can actually show you on the game here. So if we jump over to the most recent marquee matchups, and again, you can do this with daily SBCs, marquee matchups, UCL marquee matchups, pretty much anything. Hold up, stop the video. If you guys want to make as many coins as possible on FIFA 23, make sure that you are following on Twitch for all my daily live streams. Every single day over there, we're doing live trading with you guys, answering questions, whatever you may have to help you make as many coins as possible. And make sure you join the Discord as well. We got a premium Discord server for you with all investments, trading tips, everything like that for all the Twitch subscribers. And if you haven't already, make sure to drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel, and let's get right back into the action. So let's go to these recent marquee matchups here, and this right here. So essentially, this SBC Milan versus Juve required that you use 2 Italian players, you had to have minimum player quality of silver, and you need to have 18 chemistry. So this was in a back 4 formation. So what happened is everybody was just using silver Italian teams, driving these cards up in price. So I was trading with silver Italian defenders because these were all going for like a minimum of 500 coins. And I would just sit there and I'd win these on bid constantly for 300 or less without any problem, no competition, anything. So that's just another example of an SBC where you can just quickly kind of make your own filter off of it and make some really, really easy coins. And it even still somewhat works here. They go for 350. You could sit here and try to pick these up for 200 coins each. So the key to this method is basically you don't want to be on the same filter as anybody else at the same time, right? Because you want to win as many of these cards as possible. So the idea with this is that you're going to be able to look at an SBC here, you're going to be able to go over to, for example, that marquee matchups again. Let's look at another piece of it. So for example, you could go to this marquee matchups here, and you could go look at this Real Sociedad versus Villarreal, and it says silver players minimum 3, Spanish players minimum 1, players from the same. So you could potentially here look at like silver Spanish players, because you need silver players, you need a Spanish player, and you need 14 chemistry. So a lot of people are just going to throw silver Spanish players in there that fit that formation. So you would go over here, and you would just say, let's go look at silver Spanish center backs here. Find what these are selling for, and then just bid on them for less. It really is that simple at the end of the day to make coins on this game, and you can do this for any SBC that comes out that has some kind of demand, which at this point in the game is pretty much every SBC. So that's kind of the idea with low budget trading for you guys. You're going to find these filters based off of the content that gets released, mass bid on those cards, sell them on, and make profit. If you guys got questions, make sure to drop it in the comments. But guys, that is going to be it for this video. If you did enjoy it, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.